Check, check, check. Well, good evening and welcome to the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. It's the state championship game between the Decatur Lady Eagles and the Waco La Vega Lady Pirates. Good evening, I'm Rob Matthews, courtside inside the Alamo Dome for tonight's contest between these two teams to decide the 4A Division I state championship. La Vega comes in the two-time and defending state champs. Decatur making their first trip as a girls program since 1961. They were here in 1951, 1961, and now back in 2025 for the first time in quite some time. For the La Vega, they're the two-time defending state champions. They were also here in 23 and did not win it, but they are making their 8th trip in here to the state championship game in UIL. Both teams warming up at the moment. The Lady Eagles will be the designated home team wearing their white jerseys. La Vega will be the designated road team wearing their yellow jerseys right now with the black tops as they warm up here in the Alamo Dome. We'll take a break and be back with some pregame stats and pregame show as we count down to opening tip here on Decatur Sports Network. I have no idea.
Oh, you don't? Do you know a Texas high school student who has an interest in pursuing a career in healthcare? Then scan the QR code on the video board to nominate them for a chance to receive a $2,500 scholarship. Nominations are now open through June 30th. Baylor Scott White Health, official sports medicine partner of UIL. Postgame. Myron Bouchard, Kevin Akins, and Johnny Barnes. The alternate official is Vanessa Hatley.
Welcome back to the Alamo Dome here in San Antonio as the Lady Eagles getting ready to take on Waco La Vega. Good evening, I'm Rob Matthews, courtside here inside the Alamo Dome, bringing you tonight's ball game. Starting lineups tonight for the two teams. We'll get those here in a minute. How the two teams got here. First, Decatur with a huge win in the bi-district round, 108-14 over Fort Worth Southwest. Then they beat Levelland 58-26, then knocked off Seminole 46-35, and then were 42-37 winners over Canyon to win the region. They played Maybank in the state semifinals, won that game 53-34. How did Waco La Vega get here again for the fourth year in a row? It is they started by beating Taylor 72-30, and then beat Fort Bend Willow Ridge 53-34, then knocked off Hardin Jefferson 61-29. Then in the fourth round, they beat China Spring in the regional final in Region 3, 56-33. In the state semifinal, they beat Fredericksburg 52-35, and that's how they make their fourth consecutive trip here to the Alamo Dome for tonight's game. We'll take another break and be back here on the Decatur Sports Network. Welcome back to the Alamo Dome. Courtside here as the Lady Eagles getting ready to take on Waco La Vega. The Lady Eagles come into this ball game scoring 56.6 points a game. They'll be wearing their white jerseys today with the blue letters across the front, outlined in baby blue. Decatur across the chest and numbers front and back. Coach Kaufman standing in front of me, baby blue, 3/4 zip pullover. Waco La Vega comes in scoring 62.3 points a game. They score 62.3 points a game. Their starting lineup is going to look like this. It's going to be Talia Parker Minute, a 5'6 junior strong forward. That's number 3. Number 4 is Samaria Kelly, a 5'7 junior, scoring 12.2 points a game. Alasia Good, a 5'8 senior. She scores 11.8 points a game for the Lady Pirates. Also, Corlasia Bradley, 5'6 senior. And number 33, Angela Carroll, scoring 14.4. So 3 players, she's a 6'2 senior, 3 players scoring, averaging in the double digits here on the season. Wearing their bright yellow jerseys, La Vega across the chest in blue. Blue numbers front and back. For the Lady Eagles tonight, it's going to be CeCe Davis, a 5'7 junior. Number 14, Style Brazil, scoring 14.2 points a game, a 5'11 freshman. Number 22, Renly Longenball, 5'7 junior. Number 25 is Sailor Peck, a 6' freshman. And her sister Braylon Peck, a 6'1 junior, scoring 17 points a game and 7.7 rebounds averaged on the season. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Facebook Live, I'm sure the comments will start. When are you going to turn the camera around? Well, I'll let you figure that one out, as the UIL holds the broadcast rights, so you have to watch it on their designated channel as we get to state, and they don't let us do the NFHS broadcast, so they handle it so they can figure it out. We're going to do the radio and do our own thing, so glad to have you along here on a Friday night from San Antonio. A decent crowd made their way down from Waco, and a good crowd behind me from Decatur that's about to make a lot of noise as the Lady Eagles are going to be introduced. Keys to tonight's game: you can't let the bright lights get too bright. Some of these players on the La Vega team have been here, done that. They've played, over the last 2 years. They're the state champs, so they've played 4 games in this building over the last 2 years, plus the year before that. Some of these girls have made 3 trips down here for La Vega, and some of them have played 4 to 5 games here in the building. So that's going to be key number 1, is don't let the bright lights get to you with some youth on this Decatur team. First time for the Lady Eagles making it here to the state tournament in basketball since 1961. Maybe we can start the same success that the Decatur Lady Eagles volleyball team has had at the state tournaments. We can start that tonight for the basketball team. Mr. Lackey over to my left, Coach Huff over to my left as they sit just beyond the end of the bench of the Lady Eagles, as everybody being introduced here in the Alamo Dome. And they'll get to their starters here in a moment. Coach Kaufman with some Nikes with the bling. He busted out the fancy shoes for the state tournament tonight. He was here just several years ago with the boys team when they came down here and lost in the state semifinals. And now back with the Decatur girls program. And hats off to Coach Kaufman and the job he's done to help get this team here to San Antonio. The Lady Eagles come in 35-2 on the season. Their 2 losses were to Cypress Springs and to Denton Geyer. At one time, the Lady Eagles were 3-2, and since then, they've won 32 straight games to make it here. As we mentioned, their playoff, they went undefeated in district play. Their playoff run over Fort Worth Southwest, Levelland, Seminole, Canyon, and Maybank. The Canyon game there in Childress was a big one to knock off such a historic team like the Canyon Lady Eagles. The Waco La Vega Lady Pirates come into this game at 33-6. Losses to Fort Worth Boswell, a team that is, I think they're still in it. They're in the upper classification. They're going to be here playing for a state championship. I think that's right. Tomorrow. South Grand Prairie, Lubbock Monterey, they're going to be here playing for a state championship in 5A tomorrow. They were here in the shoot-around before this session, and the number 1 recruit in the country, Elia Chavez, on that team. Got to see her in the shoot-around earlier. She shot around for about 30 minutes and I think missed 1 shot in 30 minutes. Riverdale Baptist was another one that's a team out of Maryland. They lost to Pearland, and they lost to a team from Arkansas, 47-44. That's the 6 losses for Waco La Vega, and the Lady Eagles come in at 35-2. And all the pregame stuff is out of the way. Coach Kaufman is going to take the first seat on the bench. And we're ready to go. The Lady Eagles will be going from my left to right to start the ball game here. So we try to keep everything straight here courtside. Rush for time before tonight's game. The previous broadcast had to hurry and get out of the way so we could start plugging in. It's going to be number 35, Braylon Peck, jumping against Angela Carroll. That's how we're going to start the game. Thanks for joining us on Lone Star Sports Radio. If you're watching on Decatur Sports Network, the ball is up and we're underway. It'll be La Vega who controls the ball first. Good top of the key. She'll be the point guard for La Vega, the senior. Alamo Dome bright lights are nothing new to her. Back up top, it's going to be a three-point shot by Bradley. It's up and no good. A rebound pulled down by Brazil. Now a whistle and a foul called as bodies hit the floor. And they're going to call this on the Lady Eagles. They're going to call this on number 5. It's going to be CeCe Davis, her first personal and the first team foul. 7:40 to go here in the first quarter. The shot up and a three-pointer, no good. A rebound on the backside by Peck. And now they get it out to Brazil. Brazil's going to push the tempo. Crossover of number 10, Bradley at midcourt. Now right-hand dribble, and it's knocked away from her briefly. And now she'll bring it out as they come and pressure the ball. Backdoor cut and the layup, no good. Attempted by Longenball, but the Lady Eagles with the rebound. Peck, she'll look for a three right side. Off the back iron, it's no good. And the ball is going to be saved, and it's going to go back into Bradley of La Vega. A long pass up the court is going to be a little too strong. Chasing it down is going to be Bradley, and now it's stolen by the Lady Eagles. Up the court to Brazil. She'll bring it out, and she'll run the Lady Eagles offense. 6:59 and counting here in the first quarter. Long and ball left side. Now they have it knocked out of her hands, and a whistle and a foul call. And Braylon Peck just kicked Sailor Peck in the face on accident as Braylon was going to the floor, and her foot came up in the air and caught her sister in the face. They're going to throw it in. This is going to come in from Longenball. Brazil's going to drive, goes right side, looks at Davis. She'll have it outside the three-point line. Now back up top to Peck, and Davis will get the loose ball. Minute gone here in the state championship game, 4A Division I. Longenball, right-hand dribble, gets it to Brazil on the wing. Gets a screen from Peck. Wanted a three, didn't pull the trigger. Back to Davis on the left side. Davis, top of the key, gets a screen. She'll shoot the three. Bang, it's good. A three-pointer by CeCe Davis to get the scoring started here in the state championship game. And the Lady Eagles lead it 3-0. Kelly will handle the ball for La Vega. Half-court defense out of the Lady Eagles. They get it inside to Carroll. She puts it up, and then it's blocked out of bounds. And now they say it was touched last by Peck. It's going to be La Vega basketball from the baseline. Throwing it in is going to be Samaria Kelly. They get this into Bradley. She'll drive and put up a floater. No good. A rebound pulled down by Brazil. She goes to the floor, and now a whistle. And they thought that Coach Kaufman was calling a timeout. He was not. And so it's going to be Lady Eagle basketball. CeCe Davis will throw it in. 5:54 to go in the first quarter. They get this into Longenball. As they do not want Brazil having the basketball, they're denying her the ball up by midcourt. Longenball throws left side to Davis. Over in the left corner. Couple of dribbles back up to Brazil. Now it's taken away. Brazil goes to the floor. Davis will pick up a loose ball. And now Davis, left side Brazil, gets it inside. Bounce pass to Peck. Off the glass. It's no good, but she's fouled. And she'll be at the line shooting. .5:32 to go here in the first quarter. And at the line shooting, Sailor Peck, the 6-foot freshman, will be shooting for Decatur. The shot is up and no good. Second shot coming from Sailor Peck is up, and it is good. And now La Vega will get it in. 4-0 your score early in the first quarter. Good defense out of the Lady Eagles. They get this up to number 3, Minute. Now Bradley, left side. Kelly looks at a three, can't get it off. Now right side, they long pass to Bradley. Inside to Carroll. She'll face Peck. Big on big. And she goes up, but she's fouled. She'll be at the line shooting. At the line shooting is going to be Carroll for La Vega, and the shot is up and no good. Second shot from Carroll, off the back iron, no good. The rebound tipped away. They call a foul, though. It's going to be on number 14, Style Brazil, to be her first. Sub coming in for the Lady Eagles is going to be number 12, London Gilbreth. La Vega left side, that's going to be Kelly. Throws it right side to Bradley. She'll bring it out. Wants to drive right-handed. Now she'll go to the paint. Puts it high off the glass and good. 2 points for Waco La Vega, and the score now 4-2. Full court pressure out of the Lady Pirates. They get it into Davis. Back to Gilbreth. And now Gilbreth is going to be fouled at midcourt by number 10, Cralasia Bradley, a 5'6" senior point guard. It's going to be her first foul. They get this into number 12, Janiyah Walton. Nope, to Gilbreth. Wrong roster. Looks left side. That's going to be Davis, top of the key. Right back to Gilbreth. Right side Peck. Underneath Peck. Power dribble and off the glass. It's good as Braylon Peck with 2 more points. Up the court, they get it to Kelly. And now right side over to Bradley. Over in the corner, Carroll wants to shoot a 3. It's off the front of the rim, no good. A rebound, chased down by the Lady Eagles. That's going to be Longenball, and now a turnover as they give it right back to La Vega. The 3 ball up and no good. A rebound on the backside by Bradley's off the glass and good. 2 points for La Vega, and the score now 6-4. Pressure out of the Lady Pirates. Longenball have it in the backcourt. Coach Kaufman calling for a clear out. Longenball stops in the right wing. She's guarded closely by number 10, Cralasia Bradley. Bounce pass inside to Peck. Wide open on the block, and it's good. Score now 8-4. As she was wide open. And now for the Lady Pirates is going to be Samaria Kelly, averaging 12.2 a contest for La Vega. They get it back up to her. It's going to be a 2-3 zone defense out of the Lady Eagles. 3:13 to go in the first. They throw it inside, and it sails to nobody. Carroll was looking down low. Some frustration on the faces of La Vega. And coming in for La Vega is going to be Solange Loldholt. And then a host of subs for the Lady Eagles, as you're going to have Hope Escobar into the ball game. Also number 11, that's going to be Jaden Kelly. Now Gilbreth in the backcourt. They throw it across to number 23, Reese Christian. Right side to Kelly. Picks up her dribble. Now in the corner is going to be Escobar. Bounce pass into Gilbreth. She has on the block. Up and under move, and it's blocked. No foul called. A rebound, and now whistling a foul. They're going to call this on the Lady Eagles. They're going to call this on number 20, Hope Escobar. It'll be her first. 2:47 to go. We'll get our scoreboard on the screen synced up here in just a moment. All right, La Vega will throw it in as Kelly will bring it down, working against Gilbreth. Crosses over. Lady Eagles lead 8-4 here in the first quarter. Rob Matthews in for Pat Wadlington tonight, the B team here in San Antonio. Back up top, it's going to be Kelly. Now to Carroll, a lob pass on the post-to-post pass, blocked by the Lady Eagles. Kelly got a piece of it, a loose ball underneath. And the clock stopped as it went out of bounds with 2:23. They put the broadcast right behind the Lady Eagles bench. So I've got to look through all the players standing up and the ref that's in the way. Blocked by Peck. And now coming out of there with it is Escobar. Right-handed layup coming for Hope. It's off the glass. It's off the rim. No good. And a rebound pulled down by La Vega. Over in the corner. La Vega. Shot no good. A rebound underneath is going to come out of there with it. That's Christian with the basketball. And now up the court to Peck. 2 minutes to go here in the quarter. Peck for two. It's off the back iron, no good. Gets her own rebound and now gets it out to Christian. Right side, Escobar. Left side to Peck, almost threw it away. And now Peck to Christian on the left wing. She'll bring it back up to the top. She wants to penetrate, gets to the paint, lost the ball briefly. Kicks it out to number 11. And inside to Braylon Peck. That's good. The score now 10-4. Good feed in there from Jaden Kelly. Lady Eagles lead 10-4. A minute and a half to go here in the first. They get it to Carroll outside the arc. Yellow jersey with the pink shoes. Now back up top. It's going to be Samaria Kelly. Throws it over to Good and back. Now Carroll looks at a three. Toes on the line. It's no good. And a rebound is going to be pulled down by, I think it went out of bounds. Touched last by the Lady Pirates. It's going to be Decatur basketball. Peck is going to check out of the ball game. Coming in for her, number 25, Sailor Peck. Coming in for Waco La Vega, number 23, Camoria Harbert, 6-foot junior. Minute 12 to go. Now long pass in to Peck. Now to Escobar, cutting up the left sideline. Escobar throws in the right corner. The shot up, off the back iron, no good. A missed shot there by Kelly, and now run out the other way as Bradley puts up a layup. Left it short, a rebound by Christian. Christian's going to be in trouble now. She dribbles out of that trouble. Under a minute to go here in the first. Lob pass into Kelly. Puts it up with the left hand. It's good. Jaden Kelly, the 5'11 junior, puts the Lady Eagles up 12-4. La Vega wanted to play fast. They get it underneath, and they do get a fast break. A couple of subs going to check in at the next whistle for Decatur. Escobar working against this pressure. Foot race down the court. Now she picks up her dribble and throws it up to Gilbreth. Left side, a wide open Christian won't shoot it, and now tries to get it across to Kelly. It's intercepted, and a turnover goes to La Vega. La Vega with a left-handed layup is up and no good, but she's fouled with 16 seconds left here in the first. Brazil's going to check in. 4 Lady Eagles will check in after this first free throw. First personal for her and the 5th team foul, they say. So only 16 seconds left. It will be La Vega in the bonus the rest of the 16 seconds. Shot is too strong. No good. Brazil, Peck, Longenball, and CeCe Davis checking in for Decatur. At the line shooting. And this one is going to fall in there. There's a sub coming in. That was number 4 for Waco La Vega, Samaria Kelly, 5'7 junior. And now coming in for her, a sub. Didn't get her number. It'll be Lady Eagle basketball. 16 seconds left here in the first. Longenball is going to throw it into Brazil. Behind the back dribble. Now she'll cross over number 2, Michaelin Funderburk. Fresh legs off the bench. 7 seconds to go. Bounce pass, back door. The layup is no good. 2 seconds to go as Cralasia Bradley's going to let it run out, and the first quarter's over. 12-7 the score here in San Antonio. The Lady Eagles lead the 2-time defending state champs by 5. Looking at some stats here. First of all, let's look at a text message or two. It's going to be the Lady Eagles shooting 42%. They're 5 of 12 from the field. They're 2 for 4 from 3. And they're also 50% from the free throw line. Waco La Vega shooting 20% from the floor at 3 of 15. They have not got anything to fall for them. Now they just corrected that. 1 for 3 for Decatur's three-point shooting. La Vega 0 for 5 from behind the arc. And free throw shooting for the Lady Pirates 1 for 4. Both teams have 2 turnovers. Waco La Vega out rebounding the Lady Eagles 11-9. And after 1, it's 12-7. Thanks for joining us here on the Decatur Sports Network. The Eagles should be underway down at Abilene Wiley. It's going to be Lady Pirate basketball to start the second quarter. All right, La Vega will start with the basketball. Samaria Kelly will have it. Throws over in the corner. Bradley's going to shoot a high arcing three ball. No good. A rebound. Pulled down by Longenball. Long pass up to Peck. Peck puts it on the floor. And a block called. It's going to be a foul on La Vega. Nice job by, that was number 25 at Sailor Peck. That went to the basket. And the first team foul of the quarter on the Lady Pirates. 7:43 to go in the second quarter. Trying to lob this in. They get it into C.C. Davis. Looks right side. Looks at Gilbreth. Now back right side to Braylon Peck outside the arc. Being guarded closely there by number 20 of La Vega. That's Solange Load-Holt, 5'10 senior. Clock stopped to 7:34. Longenball's going to throw it in from the sideline right in front of the La Vega bench. She gets it into Gilbreth. Now left side it's going to be Peck. Up top to Longenball. Gilbreth, a nice bounce pass into Peck. Puts it up right in front of the rim with the left hand. Is good. The score now 14-7. The Lady Eagles lead a football score here in San Antonio. La Vega lost it as they wanted to drive. Kick it back out. That's going to be Bradley. Bradley on the right wing, guarded closely there by Davis. And now back up top it goes to Samaria Kelly. She'll back it up way up near midcourt on the Alamo Dome logo at center court here at the 4A state championship game. 4A Division I, 4A Division II state champions is the Dallas Lincoln Lady Tigers. They were victorious by almost 30. Here's a three ball from La Vega. Impatient shot, no good. A rebound by Sailor Peck. Dallas Lincoln won by maybe 30 plus in the game prior to this over the Cuero Gobblers. Gilbert throws right side to Sailor Peck, inside to Braylon Peck, off the glass, it's good. 2 more points, a whistle, and a timeout by Coach, what's his name? Coach Willis of La Vega. 16-7 your score. We'll keep it right here. Look at some stats real quick as we've got, let's see, the fancy stats they feed us. Where's the comparison at? Lady Eagles shooting 50%. La Vega shooting 18% through the first 9.5 minutes here. Decatur 7 of 14. And 1 of 3 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Both teams with 11 rebounds. The Lady Eagles have 9 of their 11 on the defensive end. Lady Eagles have 10 points in the paint. Waco La Vega has 6. Both teams with 2 blocks. And the Lady Eagles have 6 assists. We've played 9.5 minutes. Lady Eagles have led for 7 minutes and 55 seconds. The La Vega Lady Pirates have not led at all. Clock stopped with 6:27 to go here at the Alamo Dome. Thanks for joining us for the state championship game. Decatur basketball teams have a spread thin from Abilene to San Antonio and all places in between. They throw right side to Bradley. Coach Willis of La Vega wanting to calm his girls down before Decatur runs out of here with a gold trophy. They get this down to Carroll. C.C. Davis comes down to tie it up, knocks it away. The shot off the rim, no good. Carroll with the rebound, and blocked from behind is going to be Peck, and they call a foul. This foul is going to be on number 35, Braylon Peck. Style Brazil will check in for the Lady Eagles. And at the line shooting is going to be Carroll. And the first shot is up and good. Missed a second shot. It's no good. Got her own rebound. She's fouled again on the shot, but it's not Carroll this time. It's going to be number 20, Solange Load-Holt. All right, Load-Holt's first shot coming as Coach Kaufman getting And he's talking to the official. Shot was up and good, makes the score 16-9. Second shot coming up. Where's this crew from? I don't know. I didn't get that information. I'll try to get that. Second shot up and no good. Sailor Peck with a rebound. Get it out to Brazil in traffic. Dribbles into some Lady Pirates. It's stolen and kicked and touched out of bounds. It's going to be La Vega basketball. Coming in for the Lady Eagles is going to be number 20, Hope Escobar. And coming out for Decatur is, I think that was C.C. Davis that came running by. 5:53 to go here in the quarter. Get this in the corner is La Vega. She falls down, and a whistle and a timeout called by La Vega before they turn it over. 5:49 to go. Braylon Peck leads the Lady Eagles, has 6 points. Sailor Peck leads the Lady Eagles in rebounds with 3, and C.C. Davis has 3 assists. Leading Waco is going to be 4 points from Bradley. She's also got 5 rebounds to go with it, and 1 assist from Thunderbird to lead the Lady Pirates. 30-second timeout, almost over here inside the Alamo Dome. Thanks for joining us. Let us know in the comment section on YouTube and Facebook where you're listening from, who you're listening for. Let's see if we can't get some shout-outs here in the halftime segment of our broadcast. A lot of blue in the stadium tonight. They get this into Carroll. 5:48 and counting in the second quarter. Lady Eagles lead at 16-9. Shot, a floater in the lane, falls in. It's good for Waco La Vega. Now they're in double digits, 16-11. The lead has shrunk back down to 5. Brazil in the backcourt. Throws it over to Longenball. Back to Brazil as they get it near the midcourt stripe. Reverse dribble, picks it up, and now she's a whistle and a timeout called by Coach Kaufman as she was in trouble. Brazil picked her dribble up right past the timeline, and a 30-second timeout by Coach Kaufman. Let's see if it has the official notes, where they are from. Officials are Merrick Richard, Cammie Dacus, and Johnny Barnes. Does not say where they're from. Clock stopped here with 5:26 to go in the second quarter. Lady Eagles lead it by 5, 16-11. They get this into Brazil in the front court. Right-hand dribble to the wing. Tries to dish it off to Hope Escobar. It's a loose ball and turned over. Picked up by Solange Lodholt. La Vega will run with it. On a little bit of a scoring run is La Vega. Shot up and an air ball, but a rebound underneath by number 5. There's a whistle. Alasia Gold. And she loses it out of bounds. They say it's going to be Decatur basketball. Longenball will throw this into style Brazil. They get it back to Longenball. Back in the backcourt is Brazil. As this full court pressure from La Vega. Long pass up to Sailor Peck. Picks it up, kicks it out, but a whistle and a travel called. And it's going to be a turnover. And coming in for the Lady Eagles is going to be number 23, Reese Christian. Here at the Alamo Dome, they've got the Lady Eagles have 4 uniformed players sitting on the second row of the bench. They've got 2 rows of chairs because they know people bring girls up from their sub-varsity teams for state. And so they've got 4 uniformed players and 2 others not in uniform. Every chair on the bench full for Decatur. For La Vega, no, for some reason, they've got about 6 policemen on their second row. Shot up and no good, and a rebound, tie ball. And we do have a tie ball situation. And it's going to be Lady Eagle basketball, alternating possession arrow. Clock stopped here with 4:26 to go. Get it into Brazil. They're trying to trap, and Brazil beats it on the pass. She gets it to Christian. Lob pass over to Peck. Picked up by Escobar before it sails into the seats. And now Brazil, top of the key. Behind the back dribble at the free throw line. She's knocked down, and the ball is loose on the floor. And we're going to have another tie ball. It's going to go to Waco La Vega. Coming in for the Lady Eagles, Gilbreth will check back in. And Style Brazil will check out real quick. 4:10 to go. They get this in the backcourt. It's going to be number 5, Elijah Good. Throws left side to Bradley. Escobar out on her. Knocks it out of her hands, and now she'll pick up her dribble. Dribbles over right side. Looks for Good. Christian will come out and guard her. Lady Eagles now in a man-to-man defense. Good's going to drive to the block. Christian cuts her off. She'll make her go baseline. Throws it in the corner to Kelly. Gilbreth out in her face, and a long pass to Carroll. Left side. Peck out in her face. Makes her put it on the floor. And Carroll goes up. Blocked by Peck at the basket and picked up by Gilbreth. Up the court to Christian. Christian drives. Throws an open Peck. A 3-ball left side. Bang! It's good! 3-pointer by Braylon Peck, and the Lady Eagles have extended their lead now 19-11. And now Coach Kaufman wanting some good defense on this other end of the floor. As we approach the 3-minute mark here in the state championship game in the first half. La Vega is going to hand it off to Lodeholt. Kicks it back out to Kelly. Kelly standing right in front of some Decatur fans sitting on the front row, and she's going to step on the baseline. And there's going to be a turnover. Shout out to Miss Ashley here taking pictures. She's down on the baseline on the far side. Had a street named after her not too long ago. Peck up top to Gilbreth. She'll put it on the floor. Goes to the bucket. High off the glass, and it falls in. The Lady Eagles now up by 10, 21-11. A long pass up the court to Lodeholt. She puts it on the floor. Goes up. It's no good. A rebound by Peck. And now out to Gilbreth, and the Lady Eagles up by 10 with the basketball. And Sailor Peck up. Pump fake goes in off the glass. It's good. And La Vega almost threw it away with nobody putting a pressure. 23-11. La Vega hasn't scored in the last 3:06. They get this into Carroll, puts it high off the glass and bounces off the front iron. No good. A rebound by Peck. She'll get it out to Escobar. Escobar harassed by 3 Lady Pirates in the backcourt. And Peck almost threw this away, and they're going to call Peck on a travel. Sailor Peck threw a breaking ball over to the sideline to Braylon Peck, and she had to come back across midcourt to save it from going out of bounds, and when she did, she traveled. So throwing the ball in for La Vega is going to be Samaria Kelly. Gets it into Elijah Good. Good will stop way up top. Throws right side to Bradley. Outside the arc, man-to-man defense out of the Lady Eagles in their white jerseys with the baby blue trim down the sides. Picking her dribble up is Minute way up top, and now she'll hand it off to Bradley. Gets over to the left wing, touch pass over to Kelly, and the Lady Pirates seem way out of their comfort zone right now and frustrated by the size of the Lady Eagles. The shot is up, no good, and a putback is up, and it's no good, but she's fouled. And the foul is going to go on number 12 of the Lady Eagles. It's going to be London Gilbreth. It's going to be her second personal foul. Who's coming in? It's going to be Style Brazil at the next whistle. You've got Gilbreth with 2 points and 2 fouls. Also coming in for Decatur is going to be number 5, C.C. Davis, and number 22, Renly Longenball. The shot is up and it's good. Makes the score 23-12. Clock stopped with 1:31 to go. Peck, Brazil, Davis, and Longenball on the court for Decatur. Shot is up, and it's good. She makes 2 of 2 there. And Lady Eagles back up by 10 at 23-13. Brazil throws left side to Davis. Picks up her dribble before she gets to the half-court line. Now back to Brazil in the middle of the court. And now they throw it underneath. It goes off the hands, but saved from Braylon Peck to Sailor Peck. She puts it in, and she's fouled. The foul is going to be called on Waco La Vega's number 4, Samaria Kelly. Couple of subs coming in for the Lady Eagles. Hope Escobar and number 12, London Gilbreth, will come in for Davis and Brazil. 25-13 to score, minute 17. left on the clock here in the first. And Sailor Peck, the freshman, will be at the line shooting 1. Scoring drought for Waco La Vega has stretched out now to 4 minutes and 27 seconds. The shot is up, and it's too strong, and a rebound is going to be pulled down by Waco La Vega, and they'll kick it back out to number 4, Kelly. And now whistle at midcourt. We're going to have a whistle and a foul on the Lady Eagles, and this is going to go on Gilbreth. It'll be her 3rd personal foul. So Gilbreth now in the first half has 3 fouls. She'll have to come out. Coming in for her is going to be number 23, Reese Christian, the 5'7" senior, to save fouls on her. Nobody else on the court has more than 1 foul. All right, running the offense for La Vega is going to be Elijah Good. And I'm not real sure if Coach Willis might be fine with them dribbling out the first quarter, going for 1 shot here, and see if they can't regroup in the locker rooms. By the way, the locker rooms are about 50 yards from the court. Here's a three ball by Waco La Vega, and it is good. A 3-pointer from Kerlasia Bradley. Gets it back to 25-16. Lady Eagles should have the last word here in the first half. Escobar right side to Christian. Back up top, Escobar, and they're not in a hurry here as we go to 30 seconds in the first half. Right side to Christian. They're going to come out and pressure the ball with minute. Over to Escobar. She's guarded by Bradley. Escobar, closely guarded, count is on. She'll bounce pass right side to Christian. 11 seconds. And now a whistle and an offensive foul called on Christian. It'll turn it over back to La Vega, and they'll have a chance to score here with 8 seconds to go in the first half. 8.8 on the clock. Coming in for the Lady Eagles is going to be number 33, Ava Green, the 6'1" senior. Get her in the ball game, and coming out is going to be Braylon Peck. You don't want her to pick up a cheap foul here with 8 seconds to go, especially with a 9-point lead. They're going to roll this in, and Good will pick it up when Longenball forces her to. Now Longenball will retreat. 7 seconds. Layup off the glass, no good. A rebound and putback is no good. And the clock stopped with 1.6. And it's going to be La Vega with a 1.6 on the clock. You can catch and maybe take a dribble if you need to. Throwing the ball in for La Vega. On the baseline. They throw it over in the corner to Bradley. She'll shoot the 3. It's an air ball at the buzzer. And that's how the first half is going to end. It's halftime in San Antonio. It's 25-16. The Lady Eagles lead the Lady Pirates through the first 16 minutes of the 4A Division I state championship game. Ooh, it's been a fast and furious 16 minutes. As they're going to have some honorees at halftime. We'll bring you some of that action. Some familiar faces out there. They always honor coaches that have gone over certain milestones or honor teams. I think this is an honor team, and this might be from, I'd hate to guess. We're about to find out, though. All right, looking at some halftime stats while we got a minute.
Please direct your attention to center court for a special presentation for UIL Executive Director Dr.
La Vega is one of their last 10. One of their last 10, and now the police officers on the second row of the La Vega bench, I think, are security from maybe from Waco ISD as they escort Coach Willis off the court as security detail for the coaching staff. 2015 state champs. I'm not sure. I think he might have said Brock. Yeah, Brock and Argyle. So, thank you. They said Lady Eagle, so that doesn't help things out between Brock and Argyle. All right, got our halftime stats. It looks like this. Whew. Where do we start? Waco La Vega. Talia Parker Minute has 2 points. She's 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Angela Carroll, Minute has played 6 minutes and 54 seconds. Angela Carroll has played 11 minutes and 12 seconds. She's 0 for 7. She's their big down low, standing 6'2", and Peck has been doing a great job on her. She's 0 for 7 from the field, 0 for 2 from 3, and 0 for 2 from the 1 for 4 from the free throw line. She's got 1 rebound and 1 point, and that is huge for the Lady Eagles to be able to hold Carroll, averaging 14.4 points a game for Waco La Vega, and she's got 1 here at halftime. Samaria Kelly has played 14 minutes and 34 seconds. She's got 1 point on 0 for 3 from the field. Elijah Good has played 15 minutes and 5 seconds of the 16 so far. She's 1 for 7, has 2 points, an assist, a turnover, and a steal. For the, it's going to be number 10, Crelasia Bradley has played 14 minutes and 1 second. She's 3 for 7. She leads the Lady Pirates in points with 7. 3 for 7 from the field, 1 for 4 from 3. She's got 6 rebounds. McKaylin Funk has played almost 6 minutes. She's scoreless. Solange Lodeholt has played 10 minutes and 20 seconds. She's got 3 points on 1 of 4 from the field and 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Kamora Harbert, 2 minutes and 1 second for her, and she's scoreless. We'll get the team totals here in a moment. The individual scoring for the Lady Eagles looks like this. Sailor Peck has played 14 minutes and 1 second. She's 4 for 4 from the field, 1 for 3 from the free throw line. She's got 3 rebounds. She's got 9 points. Braylon Peck, she's played 14 minutes and 57 seconds. She's 4 for 5 from the field, 1 for 2 from 3. She's got 3 rebounds as well, and she also has 9 points. CeCe Davis has played 7 minutes and 28 seconds tonight, 1 for 2 from the field with 3 points, 1 for 1 from the 3-point stripe. Style Brazil, 5 minutes and 11 seconds in the ball game so far tonight. So far, she's held scoreless, has a couple of turnovers and a couple of personal fouls. Rinley Loggenball, 9 minutes and 43 seconds for her. She's 0 for 2 from the field, held scoreless in the first half. London Gilbreth has played 9 minutes and 39 seconds here. 1 for 2 from the free throw line and 2 points tonight. Jaden Kelly, 2 minutes and 54 seconds in the ball game. She's 1 for 2 from the field, has 2 points. Hope Escobar has played 8 minutes and 32 seconds. She's scoreless. Reese Christian, 7:27. She's scoreless. And Ava Green got the final 9 seconds there in the first half and did not score. Team stats, it looks like this. The Lady Pirates are 5 of 29 from the field, 1 for 9 from the 3, and 5 of 10 from the free throw line. They've got 18 rebounds. They've committed 10 fouls. They've got 16 points on the board, 2 assists, 3 turnovers, 4 steals. They've got 3 blocks. And for the Lady Eagles, they're 11 of 18 from the field, shooting 61%. 17% is what Waco La Vega is shooting, by the way. 2 for 4 from 3 and 1 of 3 from the free throw line. The Lady Eagles have 17 total rebounds and 25 points. They've got 10 assists, 7 turnovers. That needs to be cleaned up in the second half. 1 steal. They shot 41.7 in the first quarter. Perfect 6 for 6 in the second quarter for 100%. So that ups it to 61.1% from the field, 50% from 3, and 33% from the free throw line of 1 of 3 shooting from the stripe. Biggest lead of the night for the Lady Eagles was 12. That was with 2 minutes and 31 seconds to go in the second quarter. The best scoring run for Decatur was a 7-point run at that same time. The best scoring run for La Vega, 4 points. That came with 5 minutes and 43 seconds to go in the second. There's been no lead changes and no times that it's been tied other than 0-0. The Lady Eagles have led the ball game 14 minutes and 22 seconds of the 16 minutes. La Vega has not had the lead yet tonight. That's good. It doesn't mean much because it only matters who has the lead when the clock strikes midnight at the end of this game. Other random stats they keep up with here at the Alamo Dome. 7-5, the Lady Pirates have 7 turnovers. Decatur with 5. Decatur with 16 points in the paint. La Vega with 8. La Vega does have 8 second chance points and Decatur 0. No fast breaks either side. I think there was one in there for La Vega, and then 4 points from the Decatur bench and 3 points from the La Vega bench. La Vega scores 7 in the first, 9 in the second to get to their 16 points. And Decatur scores 12 in the first, 13 in the second to get to their 25 points here at halftime. La Vega making their way out of the locker room to come back out onto the court. Have not seen the Lady Eagles yet. But here in the Alamo Dome, they cut the place in half. And we play on only one half of it. I bet it holds 10 or 12,000 the way it's set up now. They do have the upper deck curtained off. In the girls' tournament, and probably the boys' tournament too, would never see a crowd big enough to need the upper deck seating with what they have here. But the locker rooms, we'll just say we're playing on the west end of this facility. The locker rooms are on the east. They have to go through a tunnel under the bleachers and down a long piece of carpet to get to the hallway, and then it's a march down the hallway to find a locker room that belongs to you. And it's a long way back there. It's so far that the officials have to get a golf cart, I'll tell you that. I saw the officials on a golf cart when I was walking in, and they bring them up right behind the bleachers and drop them off. And the Lady Eagles now making their way out of the locker room as we have just about a minute to go here. Until a minute and a half until we get to the third quarter. Lady Eagles will come over and get some basketballs and get some blood pumping here before halftime. Let me get some info. So the honor team was the Argyle Lady Eagles, Class 4A. Back when they were 4A, they won the state championship 10 years ago. So that was the 2015 4A state champion honor team. You know, in 10 years, the honor teams are going to be twice as big because you're going to have twice as many of them. Back when Argyle won it in 15, there was only one 4A state champion. This year there's going to be 2, a 4A Division I, which we're playing for now, and Dallas Lincoln, who won the 4A Division II title earlier over Cuero. Okay. Quick warm-up was over, and we're ready for the second half. Trying to get some more info from you, or for you. Decatur cheerleaders getting the crowd going here. All right. Halftime is over. Thanks for joining us here on the Decatur Sports Network on Lone Star Sports Radio. Coach Kaufman talking to Style Brazil right in front of us. Starting 5, it looks like, on the court for Decatur. All right, we're ready to go. It's going to be Decatur basketball to start things off here in the third. Longenball will throw this into Brazil, and we are 16 minutes away from determining the 4A Division I state champion. Longenball, backdoor cut, finds La Vega, and it's going to be a turnover on the first possession of the second half. Running shot is up and good by Samaria Kelly, and it's going to get La Vega now within 20 seconds in to the third quarter. Left side over to Longenball, looking down at Peck. Now they throw it into Brazil. She's hits the floor. No foul called. It goes off her hands and out of bounds. It's going to be another turnover. So 2 turnovers in the first 33 seconds of the third quarter. Get this into Kelly. Coach Kaufman talking to the official here saying, why wasn't there a foul called? He's not begging for that foul. He's going to save that for when it's needed. Right side, a three ball from the Vegas off the back iron. No good. A rebound by Brazil. She's tripped in the backcourt and will throw it up to Davis. Now to Peck into the front court. Left side, long and ball. Fakes a three. She'll drive and kick back out to Peck. She'll shoot the three. Bang! It's good. A three-pointer for Braylon Peck. And it's back to a 10-point lead, 28-18. Kelly into the front court. She'll stop and shoot a long two-pointer. No good. A rebound by Brazil and a whistle and a foul called. And you do have a foul called on La Vega. And the freshman Brazil needs to be a little careful, as they are trying to play rough with the freshman. Try to take her out of her game. They're all over her arms, and now she does get a foul called. This will go on number 10, Carlijah Bradley. So the Lady Eagles will throw it in. 6:35 to go here in the third, as they really tried to deny Style Brazil the ball. In the backcourt, Carlijah Bradley, the 5'6" senior, playing defense on Brazil. Brazil with one pink shoe, one purple shoe. Get this to Peck. Now to long and ball. Dribbles over to the left side. Dribble handoff to Brazil. Throws right side. Davis back up top to Peck. Back to Brazil. Wants a screen. Nice pass underneath to Peck. She goes up and she's fouled. She'll be at the line shooting two. That's going to be the third team foul on La Vega here in the third quarter already. And there's only 6:12 to go here in the third. So Lady Eagles have a chance to get in the bonus early. 28-18 is going to remain the score as Braylon Peck bounces the free throw off the back iron. It's no good. Lady Eagles come into tonight's game at 35-2. La Vega at 33-6. Second shot from Peck finds the net. It's good. And Carroll will throw it in for La Vega. The defense will retreat. Half-court defense coming up for Decatur. 29-18 the score. Driving baseline is Kelly. She puts it up short. Rebound underneath by Minute. The put-up is no good, but a foul called. This is going to go on 35, Braylon Peck. That'll be her second personal foul. And if she would have picked up a cheap foul there at the end of the first half, that would have been her third, but luckily Coach pulled her, and that's only her second personal foul. Shooting free throws, Talea Parker Minute for the Lady Pirates, shooting 65% on the season is Minute. Officials telling everybody to tuck their jerseys in. Second shot coming up for Minute. Minute averaging, second shot no good. A rebound pulled down by Peck. And she'll hand it off to Davis. Davis in the backcourt. They're denying Brazil the ball. She's not even close to the play. And now they get it to Style Brazil. Nice pass inside and stolen, though, as Bradley takes it away from Davis. A long Hail Mary pass, and there's going to be a whistle. Nope, there is no whistle. They shoot the ball. It's no good. A rebound loose, and a put up by La Vega. No good. And now there's a whistle. And a tie ball between Brazil and number 5, Elijah Good. 29-19 the score. There's 5:37 to go. They get this in to Bradley. She'll have it up top. Long and ball is going to come up. And now she'll play defense on number 4, Samaria Kelly, who comes to take over the point guard duties. Right side, Bradley looks in. Can't get the shot off. She'll drive now. Penetration, and she lays it up and good. Davis will get this into Brazil. 5:17 and counting third quarter. Brazil into the front court. And she's going to be knocked off her path there by Carlijah Bradley. That's going to be the 4th team foul on La Vega. And that's going to be the third personal foul on Bradley. She's going to have to leave, as she's been the one that has been assigned to come in and rough up the freshman Style Brazil. Ball gets into Style. Now she'll work against the sub. This is going to be Funderburk. Funderburk, a sophomore. Brazil goes up with the left hand, too strong. A rebound is going to be La Vega, and there's a whistle and a foul called as two bodies diving for the basketball, and the foul is going to be called on Decatur. Sailor Peck coming in for the Lady Eagles. It's going to be Gilbreth, Kelly, Escobar, and Christian. 5 minutes ago here in the third quarter, Lady Eagles lead by 8, 29-21. La Vega over on the right side. Back up top, it's going to be Lodeholt. She'll shoot a long three off the front iron. It's short, and a rebound is going to be chased down by Funderburk. Lodeholt, top of the key. She'll drive against Peck. It's blocked at the rim by Braylon Peck, and now Christian in the backcourt throws to Escobar. Escobar into the front court, will stop top of the key, picks up her dribble, and now she's going to be knocked off her path, and a whistle and a foul called. That'll be the 5th team foul on La Vega, and that's going to be the bonus the rest of the way. The Lady Eagles will be in the bonus for the next 4 minutes and 29 seconds, and at the line shooting for the Lady Eagles is going to be Hope Escobar. That's huge to have 4 minutes and 29 seconds of bonus. Escobar at the line shooting, and the shot is going to be up. And it rattles off the side iron. It's no good. Clock stopped here with 4:29 in the third. Coming back in for La Vega is going to be number 10, Corlasia Bradley. She's got 3 personal fouls and 9 points for La Vega. Escobar at the line. And the second shot for her is going to be off the side rim. No good. A rebound pulled down by Solange Lodeholt. And now up the court to Kelly. She'll drive, gets in the paint. It's a loose ball, and Peck is going to come out of there with it. She hands it off to Hope Escobar. Escobar with a left-hand dribble. She loses the ball and comes back up with it. And now there's a whistle and a tie ball. And this ball game getting chippy and physical. It's going to be Decatur basketball. It is La Vega with intense pressure, playing very aggressive. Get this into Gilbreth. 29-21 the score. The Lady Eagles with an 8-point advantage here halfway through the third quarter. Christian on the right wing, up top to Kelly. She'll shoot the straightaway three. Off the rim, no good. A rebound. Peck is knocked out of her hands, and she's fouled, and Braylon Peck will be at the line shooting 2. It's going to be on La Vega's number 3. That's Talia Parker-Minute. And shooting 2 for the Lady Eagles is going to be the senior Braylon Peck. Peck shooting 85% from the free throw line this season with exactly 4 minutes left on the clock here in the third. And the first shot is up, and it's no good. La Vega, Sailor Peck checking in. La Vega, one of their last 8. And the Lady Eagles right now on a 2-minute and 14-second scoring drought. Peck needing to catch her breath, and she's going to come out if she makes this shot here to get some air. She took a big shot on that rebound. Second shot is up. It's good. And she's going to hobble over to the bench and she'll have to shake it off because she's got 12 minutes of basketball to play. Bradley will throw this into Kelly. Throws it over left side to Minute. Now up top to Bradley. Now swing it around right side. Back up top, Bradley. Physical down low for the big girls, and a missed shot, rebound, Lodeholt, loose ball picked up by Decatur. Up the court to Christian. Christian 1-on-2, and she's going to bring it out now to Escobar. Escobar puts it on the floor, 3.5 to go. Here in the third, shot up by the Lady Eagles, no good. A rebound backside by Peck, and it's going to be an extra possession for Decatur. And now a whistle. La Vega's fans standing up. The entire Decatur bench is standing up, so they have no clue what's happening. Thank you, Chase Chapman. Appreciate it. The foul's going to be on. They call this on 35. I don't think 35 is in the ball game. And so coach is going to get that straight. 3:16 to go here in the third. All right, they get this ball into Samaria Kelly. 30-21. Lady Eagles lead here. They get this into Carroll. She almost lost it out of bounds. Sailor Peck pushes her, and it's going to go. She is forcing her to the baseline. They throw it out to Funderburk. It goes off her hands and right into Coach Willis's hands for La Vega. He don't like it. It's 30-21. 3:03 to go. Stop that clock. Throwing the ball in for the Lady Eagles is Cece Davis. She'll get it into Style Brazil. At halftime, Brazil was held scoreless. I think she still is held scoreless here in the ballgame, but she has been handling most of the pressure up top with number 10, Bradley, all over her trying to deny her the ball. Carroll's going to knock it away, picked up by Peck. Braylon Peck in the ballgame, throws it underneath. It's stolen, but Peck is going to dive for it, and she picks up a foul. She dove for a loose ball, and it took the legs of Bradley out from under her, so a foul called on Braylon Peck. That's going to be her third personal. Braylon Peck right now with 14 points. 2:42 here in the third quarter. Kelly will work the offense for La Vega. Here at the, it's stolen by C.C. Davis. A left-handed layup coming on the other end. It's no good, but a follow-up put back by Longenball. Nobody there, and she dribbles it out. Sailor Peck along two is no good. A rebound by La Vega. Longenball had the rebound on the block and nobody close to her, and she held on to it and dribbled it out. She did not know that she was all alone. A whistle and a travel called here on La Vega. It's going to be Lady Eagle basketball. Coach Kaufman saying we got to know that, but I think she was expecting everybody to be hustling down on defense. Davis across midcourt is now they put on Funderburk to harass Brazil. Brazil left side is going to go to Haynes. Excuse me, not to Haynes, to Longenball. Backdoor pass to Peck. It goes off the bottom of the backboard. It was partially blocked, and it's going to be La Vega ball. And a missed layup on the other end. Rebound by Good. Missed the shot. Off the glass, it's good for La Vega. And the score now 30-23. Long pass up to Longenball. She'll get it into the front court. A minute and a half to go. 3-on-2. Left side to Sailor Peck. Inside to Brazil. Up and under move off the glass is good. Brazil's got her first points of the night at 32-23. A minute 24 to go here in the third quarter. And the shot by Good is up and good for La Vega. Brazil in the backcourt for Decatur, 32-25. As we approach the 1 minute mark, Brazil goes up with the left hand off the bottom of the rim. It's no good, but a rebound out to Davis. A lob pass underneath to Peck with the left hand is good for Sailor Peck. And there's a whistle and a timeout called. 30-second timeout called by Coach Kaufman with 57 seconds to go here in the third quarter. It's 34-25. Turn my mic off so I could listen to Coach Kaufman. He is fired up, trying to motivate his girls here. And not one of them blinked an eye. Nope, they didn't sit down. There was a 30-second timeout. He is motivating them, telling one of them, you got to know who you got on defense. And wanted a last-second pep talk here for the final 58 seconds of the third quarter. Lady Eagles lead it 34-25 as we wind down quarter number 3. Get this into Lodeholt. The shot is up and good on the other end. That was Carroll on the shot. A long pass up to Longenball. And now the Lady Eagles in the front court. Left-hand dribble working against Good. is long and ball. Now they get it to Brazil. 36 seconds to go. And Brazil guarded closely by Kelly. Wants a screen. She'll work around the screen and now has wide open Sailor Peck. Holy cow. Between the legs dribble for Style Brazil to create some space and had Sailor Peck pitching a tent and building a campfire under the rim. She threw it to her and she lays it in. Carroll goes up for two. It's no good. The rebound goes out to long and ball. And now long and ball in the backcourt with 10 seconds. Now to Davis. 7 seconds. 5. Long and ball. 4. 3. Long and ball gets to the paint. She puts up a floater at the buzzer. It's good! A two-pointer there by long and ball at the buzzer. And the Lady Eagles go up 38-27. What a way to finish the third quarter for the Lady Eagles. An easy bucket from Sailor Peck. And then a floater by number 22, Rinling Longenball, the 5'7 junior. And with 8 minutes to go, the Lady Eagles lead by 11. My goodness. Thank you, Chris. Eee, man. People heckling me over here. Chase, Chris. A lot of people asking, where's Pat? Well, Pat didn't make the trip. Coach Kaufman telling his girls, we got 8 minutes to go. Pat busy today, so we knew this about 2 weeks ago and glad to have the conflict. That means the Lady Eagles are here. So I try to live up to Pat Wadlington's standards, and it's hard to do. All right, fourth quarter. 38-27 the score. And it's going to be La Vega basketball to start things off. If you got a boys score, text it to me. I'll try to pull it up too. We're underway here as La Vega will start with the basketball. Left side going up with it with the left hand is no good. A rebound by Braylon Peck. That was number 5, Good, on the attempt. And now Longenball into the front court. Throws right side. Brazil for 3. Bang! It's good! A three-pointer from Style Brazil makes it 41-27. After being held scoreless in the first half, Brazil now with... They don't have her on the scoreboard. She should have 5 points after that three-pointer. Up top, Carroll. She'll shoot the straightaway 3. It's off the back iron, no good. A rebound, though, pulled down by Lode Holt. And this foul is going to go on Sailor Peck. Third personal, both Pecks, and have 3 fouls each. Throw this up to Carroll, goes off her foot. It's stolen by Longenball. She throws it to Brazil. It's stolen from her. They can throw underneath. They step on the baseline. It's turned back over. 3 turnovers in about 3 seconds. They get this into Brazil in the backcourt. 1 minute gone almost here in the quarter. Lady Eagles 7 minutes away. There's a whistle and an offensive foul called on Brazil. Is they're going to say that she gave her a little bit of a shove. Coach Kaufman gives her a thumbs up, says don't worry about it. And with 7:01 to go here in the fourth quarter, the Lady Eagles lead by however many that is, 14. 41-27. Carroll up top. She'll hand it off to number 5, Good. Dribbles over on the left wing. Decatur defense has been outstanding tonight, especially with Peck. She gets another piece of the shot there from Carroll. Carroll throws her hands up, says, why isn't that a foul? But a great block there by Braylon Peck. Brazil dribbles through traffic, looks, puts up a floater, too strong. She wanted to pass it, but it went away at the last moment, so she threw it up off the backboard, and now 6.5 to go. Good goes to the basket, misses a shot, rebound, Braylon Peck. Pass up the court to Longenball. Lady Eagles running, goes up with the left hand, it's good. 2 from Longenball. Decatur shooting 53% from the field. La Vega right now shooting 10 of 49 at 20%. 4 subs line up at midcourt for the Lady Eagles. Now 3 as he sends one back. Looking inside, now they get it to Carroll. They wanted to get it to her down low, and they can't, so they give it to her up top above the 3 line. The 3 ball up, no good. A rebound, Sailor Peck. She rips it away, and there's a whistle and a foul called on La Vega. It's going to be number 20, Solange Lodeholt. Christian, Gilbreth, Escobar into the ball game for Decatur. Peck, Davis, and Brazil will check out. Long and ball is going to throw it into Escobar. And they get this into Christian. They'll run a fast break, get it to Escobar. She'll bring it into the front court, working against Bradley. Escobar, left side to long and ball. Lady Eagles might try to take some air out of the ball here. Leading by 16 in the 4th. Up top is going to be Christian. Now Gilbert, top of the key. She'll dribble over right side, throws a long and ball, and Lady Eagles are going to be patient here, not trying to force a shot. Escobar's going to drive, give it to Peck. A short jumper from about 15 feet is no good. A rebound underneath by Lodeholt. And now Lodeholt wants to use tempo. And the defense retreats, and it will force La Vega into a half-court offense. Bradley up top. Escobar guarding her. She's going to drive, puts up a layup. Too strong. A rebound is Peck, tips it out, and now Braylon Peck comes out of there with it. 3-on-1. Up the court to Gilbreth. Christian puts it on the floor. Puts it up with the right hand. It's good for Christian. And now a whistle and a timeout called by La Vega. The Lady Eagles have stretched their lead to 18 points here in the 4th quarter. It's 45-27 here at the Alamo Dome. The Lady Eagles are starting to understand what's happening for them. Decatur shooting 54% from the field, 50% from 3, and 33% from the free throw line on 3 of 9 from the stripe. La Vega right now shooting 20% from the field on 10 of 51. They've shot 51 times, have made 10. The Lady Eagles have shot 35 times, have made 19. La Vega from the behind the arc, 1 of 13. They're shooting 8% from 3 and 50% from the free throw line. And it's the presence down low from Braylon Peck that is altering a bunch of those shots. Also, Sailor Peck down there, the height of the Lady Eagles is something that Carroll looks very frustrated with down low. So they bring her up top, try to get her to the ball, and I don't know that shooting threes is her strong point. She averages 14.4 points a game for La Vega, and right now she's got 3 points in the ball game. Gilbreth, long and ball, Escobar, Sailor Peck, and Christian on the court for Decatur. It's going to be La Vega basketball, 4:49 to go here in the ball game. Decatur up by 18, 45-27. 45-27 the score. Dribble over on the right side is going to be Kelly, and now whistle, and Carroll shoves Sailor Peck after the whistle, but a foul is going to be called on number 20, Solange Lodeholt, as now La Vega getting frustrated. The 2-time and defending state champions are on the ropes right here in San Antonio. Escobar and Davis about run into each other as they sub in for one another. You've got Davis, Brazil, Gilbreth, and the Pecks. Brazil throws it to Davis. A bounce pass underneath, stolen by Carroll. And now a whistle, and on the sideline is going to be La Vega. It's going to be Decatur basketball with 4:29 to go in the ball game, leading by 18. Davis will throw it in, standing right in front of Trevor. Gets it into Brazil. Left-hand dribble, now to Gilbreth. Now Sailor Peck working against the post, Carroll. Gilbreth way up top. No 5-second count right now. Get this underneath to Brazil. She goes up and she's fouled. And Brazil will be at the line shooting. 2 shots, that's 3 team fouls on La Vega here in the quarter. La Vega averaging 62.3 points a game, and with almost 12 minutes gone, It's going to be almost 28 minutes gone. They've got 27. That shot is up and good for Style Brazil, the freshman. She hasn't lit it up on the scoreboard today, but she has been outstanding with the basketball and this intense pressure. It's not just your average run-of-the-mill pressure defense that they're seeing here. And the shot is up, and it's tipped out by Decatur. It's going to be La Vega basketball as I reset the clock here. 4:03 to go in the ball game. 47-27 to score. 20-point lead for the Lady Eagles. They throw it over in the corner. The three ball is too strong. It's tipped out to Sailor Peck. Now Brazil off to the races. Left-hand dribble goes up in traffic, and it's stolen from her. No foul call. And going the other way is going to be Kelly. She's going to run right over Davis, and they call a blocking foul on CC Davis. It's going to be her third. Longenball is going to check in for her with 3:49 to go. So at the line shooting two for La Vega is going to be number 10, Cralasia Bradley, the 5'6" senior. Let us know where you're listening from in the comments. The shot is up, and she made the shot, so three-point play there for La Vega makes it 47-30. Clock rolling here in the fourth quarter. Under 4 minutes to go. Brazil, pull-up jumper from 8 feet. Rattles off the rim, no good. CC Davis took a spill. Kick out Longenball for three. Bang! It's good for Longenball. She leaves it hanging to dry and looks at the bench like, did y'all see that? 50-30. Right side is going to be Samaria Kelly. Over on the right wing, and she's going to clear out Carroll as she says, I can't get it to you with Braylon Peck in the way, and now she's going to bank off a three-pointer off the glass and in. It makes the score. They say it was a long two. 50-32. On the other end, Braylon Peck misses it, and a loose ball picked up by La Vega. They kick it out. Bodies everywhere. And now Kelly goes up, and there's a whistle and a foul called on Decatur. 3:02 to go. It's going to be on Style Brazil. That's going to be foul number 4 for her. It has been a physical game tonight here in San Antonio. Well, before the game, I was thinking, man, I sure would like to see a close game because this is the 8th state championship game played since yesterday morning. And so far, out of the 8, or previous to this one, only 7 games, 2 of them were close. The rest have been 15, 20, 30-point ball games. And I was thinking, I would just like to see a close game. Well, I didn't know that Decatur up by 18 with 3 minutes left was an option, or I would have picked that. Second shot coming up for Kelly. And it's good. Davis will get the ball and step out of bounds and throw it into Brazil. Full court pressure. They get it back to Davis. And now going wherever Brazil goes is good. And, oh, by the way, Peck on the other end has the basketball. She misses a layup, and now whistling a foul call. This will be called on Sailor Peck. And shooting two now is going to be La Vega. 50-33. Do I have the score right? Yep, I do. At the line shooting for La Vega is going to be number 20. It is Solange Lodeholt. 2:52 to go here in the state championship game. The shot is up, and it's good for La Vega. That gets it to a 16-point lead. Right now with just under 3 minutes to go in the boys' game, the boys trail by 11, 73-62 to Lubbock Estacado. So should be they started at the same time. They should finish about the same time. The second shot's up and good. And Brazil hits the floor. Now they get it into Brazil. She gets up, and now 3 Lady Pirates go to find her. And now CC Davis. Bounce past Brazil. She commands so much attention. Longenball underneath Peck. Wide open on the block. She puts it short. Gets her own rebound. Put back left it short again. And a rebound out to, they say La Vega touched it last. It'll be Decatur basketball. Coming in for La Vega is going to be number 10, Cralasia Bradley. And leaving is going to be number 2, McKaylin Funderburk. Long and ball throws it in, and a missed shot there by Peck. Brazil got the rebound and put back, but the foul is going to be on Peck, so Peck will be at the line shooting 2. And Coach Kaufman says, we got 2.5 minutes to go, and she shoots 85%. The rest of you girls go down here and get ready to play defense. 2:30 on the clock here. Braylon Peck at the line shooting and bounces it off the back rim. Peck, it says shooting 85%. She has not shot that tonight from the free throw line. After the game, we'll have post-game stats. Second shot's up and good. Makes it 51-35. And La Vega into the front court. Saw a coach earlier from Glen Rose, Coach Ramsey Gazelle. His Glen Rose Lady Tigers played Dallas Lincoln in the state semifinals. Anyway, the Lady Tigers played Decatur earlier in the season. Decatur getting the best of them. And I asked him about the game. He said, he thought this was going to be a good game. I don't know that he expected this. 51-35. At the line, shooting 2 for Waco La Vega is Talia Parker Minute. And the shot's good for Minute. She shoots 65% from the free throw line. Eagles basketball team now down by 8, 65-73. The shot is up and it's good. We'll get it into Brazil as we approach the 2-minute mark here in the ball game. Long and ball working against full court pressure. Long pass to Davis and a whistle and a foul called. This will be on number 3. This should be Talia Parker Minute. And the Lady Eagles, actually both teams will be in the bonus the rest of the way, as both teams have committed 5 fouls here in the quarter. 2:12 to go in the fourth quarter. And the Lady Eagles up by 14. La Vega trying to cut into that here. Got to make free throws. CeCe Davis at the line shooting, and the shot is too strong. It hits the back iron, and then the backspin pulls it back in the rim. It's good. 52-37. Not very often when you hit the flat part up there does it go in. And this one is going to be missed, 52-37. Clock rolling as we approach 2 minutes. Kelly takes baseline, reverse layup over the rim, and long and ball up to Peck, now to Brazil into the front court as we go under 2 minutes. And the Lady Eagles 15-point lead and 1:52 to go for a state championship. Brazil goes to the basket. She goes up, she puts it in, and they call a charge on Brazil, and that's going to be her 5th. And Coach Kaufman is going to call a timeout. He needs to talk about it. He's going to take a full timeout here as they regroup here with Brazil fouling out of the ball game. She's going to go over and shake Coach Willis's hand, and her first appearance in the 4A state championship game comes up 1:48 short of complete as she has fouled out of the ball game on an offensive foul. Coach Kaufman is going to have both Pecks in the ball game, long and ball, Davis and Gilbreth when we come out of this timeout. And Style Brazil's night is going to come to an end as she's got 5 fouls. CeCe Davis has 4. Sailor Peck has 4 as well. But Brazil disqualified because of fouls. She finishes the night with 7 points on 2 of 6 shooting, 1 for 1 from 3, and 2 for 2 from the free throw line. But I tell you what, she has done an outstanding job handling the pressure of this La Vega team. And as I mentioned, it's not just a pretty good full court pressure defense. They're the 2-time defending state champs. It's an elite pressure, and she's taken a big beating tonight, and as a freshman has done a great job with that. She's kept her composure, Most people probably would have failed at that one with some of the chippiness that's gone on and how physical they've been with her. La Vega will start with the basketball here. A minute 45 to go in the ball game. 52-37 the score. Lady Eagles on top by 15. La Vega to the block. A whistle and a whistle underneath. A foul is going to be called on Sailor Peck. So Sailor Peck now has fouled out of the ball game. So Sailor, she gone. And freshmen are allowed to finish the game. However, in this one, 2 freshmen have fouled out of the ball game. It's not a rule that they have to foul out, but Brazil and Sailor Peck, their season will come to an end here in San Antonio. Just a touch early, a minute 38 to go, and Lode Holt's shot is off the front iron, no good. Excuse me, that's Parker Minute. Talia Parker Minute's shot hits the front iron. 52-37. The shot is up, it's no good, and a rebound pulled down by Christian. There's a whistle and a foul called on La Vega, and there's a minute 36 to go. We're going to play the foul game for a little bit here. Now another whistle. This is going to be on number 23, Kimora Harbert. And now standing way back on the baseline with tears in her eyes is number 3, Talia Parker Minute, a 5'6" junior. I think she's trying to hide back there while Christian shoots free throws, and it's going to hit the back iron. It's no good. Lady Eagles with 6 bench points tonight, 28 points in the paint. We'll get to all that in the postgame show. Second shot's up and good, makes the score 53-37. Kelly picks up her dribble, throws it around left side. That's to Good. Back up top to Bradley. Now back to Kelly in the right corner. Wants a 3, but Gilbert out in her face. A long pass across. It lands 2 rows deep in the floor seats on the far side. It's going to be a turnover back to the Lady Eagles. And they lob this in. It's going to be stolen, though, by La Vega. Kelly comes up with it. She wants to drive on Gilbreth. Underneath, but blocked by Braylon Peck. The shot went up by Lodeholt, and Peck blocked it. Approaching the 1-minute mark here in the state championship game, and the Lady Eagles are going to pull it out. Longing ball near midcourt. Olays, Lodeholt, and now to Davis, and the Decatur faithful that have made their way to San Antonio are standing here in the Alamo Dome, ready to celebrate a state championship for the Lady Eagles. Their first time in the state championship game, or in the state tournament, since 1961. And fouling out of the ball game is going to be number 3, Talia Parker Minute. She is fouled out. She'll have 1 season left next year. Gilbreth will be at the line shooting. Coming in for Lodeholt is going to be number 23, Kimora Harbert. 53-37. The shot from Gilbreth is off the back iron. It's no good. Lady Eagles lead it here with 47.9 seconds to go. 53-37. Second shot's no good. A rebound to La Vega. Good puts it off the glass. It's good for La Vega. And a whistle and a timeout called by Coach Willis. He has a full timeout in his pocket, so he'll use that. We'll probably have a few more fouls if he's going to call a timeout. Down by 14 with 38 seconds to go. You got to think he's going to, you're in the state championship game. You can't just take the timeouts back to Waco with you. So he'll use them until he can't anymore, and you can't blame him for that. Trying to three-peat here, and it looks like it's going to come up short at the hands of the Lady Eagles. This is their 4th time in a row to be at the state tournament. They're playing tonight for their 3rd straight state championship. Dallas Lincoln, the team that won the 4A Division II state championship prior to this one, is a team that Waco La Vega beat last year in the state semifinals. 2 years ago, Waco La Vega beat Glen Rose in the state semifinals here in the Alamo Dome. Those are the two teams that helped get them to the state championship game. And a three-peat bid is going to come up short tonight thanks to Coach Kaufman and the Lady Eagles. 39.5 seconds to go. Lady Eagles will have it. It's going to be long and ball from the baseline. Looks for a deep pass. And nobody there. And 5-second count is on. They get it into Peck. Peck is trapped. Back to long and ball. Back to Gilbreth in the backcourt. And it's going to be knocked away. And Gilbreth will pick it up. There's a whistle and a timeout called by Coach Kaufman. As they were about to get the 10-second turnover, the Lady Eagles were. So Kaufman calls a full timeout with 30 seconds to go. La Vega has not lost since they lost 47-44 to Vilonia, Arkansas team. They actually had lost two in a row 2 different times this season. 40-48 to Pearland and then 47-44 to Vilonia, Arkansas. It was their most recent losses. Came into tonight's game at 33-6. But that's going to change. Have post-game stats and a post-game wrap-up after the ball game, so stay where you are. We'll have that for you. I want to say thanks for tuning in. We see a load of you on the audio stream. So glad you could join us here. Sorry we couldn't bring you the play-by-play on the NFHS stream, but you get to the state games, it's out of our hands. But we made the trip down here anyway to bring it to you. And we hope you've enjoyed it. Long and ball is going to throw it in with 30.4 on the clock. Long pass into Peck. Now Gilbreth in the backcourt, crosses over, back to Peck. She'll chase it down before it goes out of bounds. And Peck's going to be called for a travel. Long and ball is standing a little too close. Hope Escobar is going to check in. 22 seconds to go, 22.7. So throwing the ball in for La Vega, Elijah Good, as such an exciting game in the last couple of minutes has kind of slowed things down. A ball up by Kelly's up and good. And a whistle and a timeout called by La Vega. A 30-second timeout with 16.7 on the clock. They get it down to a 12-point ball game. And that scoreboard says that each team has one timeout left. So there could be 2 minutes and 16.7 seconds left if there's timeouts called. Leading scorer tonight for Waco La Vega is Bradley with 12. The leading scorer for the Lady Eagles is Braylon Peck with 15. We'll have complete stats in the postgame. Lady Eagles basketball from the far baseline. Long and ball. Gets it to Braylon Peck. Back to long and ball. A long pass to Hope Escobar. She's going to be fouled, and Escobar will be at the line shooting. Officials come running in to make sure a hard-fought game doesn't end in an ugly way. And now coming into the ball game for the Lady Eagles, we've got number 1, Lakin Kaufman, as the entire bench jumped up and clapped for her to come in the ball game. So Kaufman's going to come in. And Escobar at the line, and the first shot is no good. 11.8 seconds. And coming out is going to be number 5, CC Davis. Second shot from Escobar, no good. A rebound. And final 10 seconds will run off the clock here in San Antonio. The shot's up and no good. A rebound underneath. There's a whistle and a stoppage of play with 2 seconds to go. Alternating possession arrow is going to point towards La Vega's basket. Nope, it's going to point towards the Eagles' basket, and Lakin Kaufman will throw the ball in from the baseline. 2 seconds to go. They get it into long and ball, and that's it. The Lady Eagles are the state champions in Class 4A. A dog pile at center court here at the Alamo Dome. Hugs and high fives all around for Coach Kaufman on the bench. And what a night tonight for the Lady Eagles. 53-41, the final score here from the Alamo Dome. We'll have our post-game celebration and the post-game awards coming up as tears and hugs at midcourt for the Lady Eagles. Only tears for Waco La Vega. They'll bring out some ladders. They're already cutting the nets down here at the Alamo Dome. Each team will get a net. They'll take pictures. They'll hand out the trophies. They'll hand out the medals. They'll hand out the Most Valuable Player Award. We'll keep it here and have all of that for you on the broadcast. So stay tuned. We're not done yet. We've got a little bit more to go here in San Antonio as the Lady Eagles are the 4A Division I state champs, 53-41. Whew. All right, final stats tonight look like this. We'll get to those awards here when they get them going, but for La Vega, as they fall tonight, (53-41). It was Parker Minute finishes with 5 points on 0 for 1 shooting, 5 of 8 from the free throw line. She got all 5 points from the free throw line tonight. 4 rebounds, and a 5 fouls. She fouled out of the ball game, played 15 minutes. Samaria Kelly has 8 points on 3 for 13 from the field, 0 for 2 from 3 and 2 free throws on 2 of 4 shooting. Coach Huff and Mr. Lackey out handing out the medals to the Lady Eagles right now. Alasia Good had 8 points for La Vega on 4 of 16 shooting. Bradley Cralasia Bradley had 12 points. Thank you. On 5 of 11 shooting. Angela Carroll averaged 14 points coming into the ball game tonight, and she finishes the night with 3. What do the other ones do? Kelly, she was held under her average. She averages 12.2. She finishes with 8. And Good, who averages 11.8, she was under also with 8 points. Where were we? Funderburk scoreless. Lodeholt had 5, 3 of them from the free throw line, and Harbert got minimal minutes and did not score tonight. For the Lady Eagles, individuals looks like this. CeCe Davis finishes with 6 points, 2 for 4 from the field, 1 for 1 from 3, and 1 for 2 from the free throw line. She had 4 personal fouls, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Played 21 minutes in the ball game tonight. Style Brazil fouls out of the contest in the fourth quarter. She finishes the night with 7 points, all of them in the second half. She was 2 for 6 from the field, 1 for 1 from the arc, and 2 for 2 from the free throw line. She had 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 6 turnovers, and played 16 minutes tonight. Had a steal to go with it. Longenball had 5 points tonight, 2 for 4 from the field. For her, it was 1 for 1 from behind the arc. She had 6 rebounds tonight, 1 assist, had 3 turnovers, played 23 of 32 minutes. Most Valuable Player award will go to the Decatur Lady Eagles.
The most valuable player for Conference 4A Division I,
being announced.
selected by the media, is number 35,
Braylon Peck, that's no surprise here. Braylon Peck, the senior, will be the most valuable player for the Lady Eagles. Sailor Peck, well, while we got Braylon Peck, she finishes the night with 15 points, and she did have an outstanding game. Listen to this stat line. 5 of 9 from the field, 2 for 3 from the arc, and 3 of 6 from the free throw line. Had 8 rebounds on the night, had 5 assists, 3 turnovers, 6 blocks for Braylon Peck, and she played 30 of the 32 minutes. Her sister Sailor Peck also had a good night tonight, double-digit scoring for her with 13 points, 6 of 9 from the field, had 1 from the free throw line. She finishes with 9 rebounds, leads the Lady Eagles in rebounds tonight, 2 assists, and she had a block of her own. She played 26 minutes tonight. Jaden Kelly had 2 points on 1 of 3 shooting. She had an assist. London Gilbreth had 2 points on 1 of 3 from the field. Hope Escobar, scoreless, 0 for 4 from the free throw line. She had a rebound and played some tough minutes coming in and filling in for Brazil, who was in foul trouble and was now the Lady Eagles being presented their state championship trophy from Coach Lackey, Mr. Lackey. And Coach Huff is standing there with a basketball to hand to the team. Christian is going to finish the night with 3 points. She had 4 rebounds.
Congratulate these communities, parents, school officials, and players for an outstanding 2024-2025.
And that's individual scoring. Totals look like this for the two teams. It was La Vega shooting 23% on the night, 14 of 61 from the field. They shot 1 of 14 from the three-point stripe. That's 7.1%, and then they only shot 12 of 21 from the free throw line at 57.1. The Lady Eagles, they finished the night shooting a 20 for 40, and that's 50% from the field. They shot 5 of 9 from 3. That's 55.6 from the field. And they shot, Coach ain't going to like this number, 38% from the free throw line on 8 of 21 from the free throw line. He'll probably tell you these baskets had something to do with it, but both teams had to play on them. The way the baskets are, they sit out in the middle of nowhere. You don't play in an arena, in a gym like this anywhere throughout the season. There's so much empty space behind the baskets, but he's still not going to like the number. All right, biggest lead of the night was 20 for the Lady Eagles. That was with 4 minutes and 14 seconds to go. That also finished up their best scoring run of the night at 13. The best scoring run of the night for La Vega, who has now exited the court, was a 5-point run with 7:42 to go in the third. No lead changes and no ties. There's 32 minutes in the ball game, and the Decatur Lady Eagles led for 30 minutes and 22 seconds of it. 15 points from La Vega 15 turnovers for La Vega, 8 for the Lady Eagles. The Lady Eagles had 28 points in the paint. La Vega had 20 points in the paint. La Vega with 15 second chance points. The Lady Eagles had 2 second chance points. Both teams had 7 fast breaks each. And the Lady Eagles get 7 points from their bench. La Vega with 5 points from theirs. How it broke down in the corners, it was La Vega 7 in the first, 9 in the second, 11 in the third, and 14 in the fourth. They finished with 41 points on the night. And Decatur has 12 in the first, 13 in the second, 13 in the third, 15 in the fourth, and they win it tonight 53-41. A 12-point lead as La Vega cut into it there late in the ball game to get it to look better than it was, but it was all Decatur all night tonight here in San Antonio. The night is over, and the Lady Eagles will head to the locker room here momentarily. Coach Kaufman and 2 or 3 girls will go to a press conference. Waco La Vega probably back in the conference room right now, so we will let them clear out, and then we will try to get back there and bring you some of that press conference. It'll be on our Facebook page. We won't be able to broadcast it to you live from back there. It's in a totally different part of the Alamo Dome, but we'll try to get back there and get some of that footage for you and post it on social media for you. I do think if you have an NFHS, I think they do stream that press conference, but it's just going to be the media and Coach Kaufman and about probably 3 or 4 girls back there for that. I don't know what else to talk about, so I'm going to pack this stuff up and go to the press conference and then head back to the house. As it has been a fun night here in San Antonio. The Lady Eagles are the state champions of Texas. They win it tonight 53-41. Congratulations to Coach Kaufman, the Lady Eagles, and the community of Decatur on such a special night here in the Alamo Dome. I'm Rob Matthews. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We will see you next time here on the Decatur Sports Network.